What's up? It's your boy NFL Irvine, and I just jumped off the porch with Dirty Glove Bastard.
Sweet love, I can't get enough.
All right, so we got NFL Irvine off the porch with us today.
Yes, sir. What's good? What's poppin'? Nice to meet you. Nice to be here for sure.
Likewise, man. Nah, I appreciate you coming by. How you feeling today, man?
I'm feeling great. I'm excited to be here, you know what I'm saying? A new adventure, new chapter of my life, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Great way to start my career, you know?
There you go, man. How's Atlanta been treating you since you've been out here, man?
I mean, I've been out here a couple of times, and every time it just get better and better and better. Hopefully I get this move out here really soon, like later on this year, but Atlanta really been treating me nice, you know what I'm saying? I can't even complain. I can't complain at all.
Yeah.
For sure.
I feel that.
Yeah, yeah.
Why don't you go ahead and introduce who you got sitting behind you today on the porch as well.
Okay, so first of all, I'm NFL Irvine. This is my brother Crash. You know what I'm saying? We've been down A1 since day one. You see me, you always see him. That's our little brother, same thing, you know what I'm saying? We always be together, like I'm saying. You see him, you see me, you see us, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
We stuck together.
I feel that. Some real day ones then.
Real day ones, no fake shit.
All right, so with your story, man, born in Tallahassee, right?
Yes, sir. Born in Tallahassee, but I'm not from Tallahassee. Only reason I was born in Tallahassee because the town that I'm located in, that I'm from, Madison, Florida, we don't have a hospital. So we had to be, you know what I'm saying, they had to send our mothers, you know what I'm saying, Tallahassee did first, you know, be birth or whatever. But yeah, I'm from a small place called Madison, Florida, one of the poorest counties in Florida, you feel me? It don't get no from the bottom than that. It ain't nothing there. It ain't nothing to do. Only thing you do is play football. Like, literally, that's your only way out. Like, football. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. Ain't nobody really doing music. Like, ain't really taking music. I'm like the first person from my city, like, really, like take music for real. But our way out is football, sports, really. Ain't nobody really making basketball. It's like really just football. We ain't got no parks. We ain't got nothing. Like, the town's so small. Like, my teacher taught my mom. You feel me? Like, that's how small it is. You feel me? Like, oh, I taught your mom and I taught your uncle. That's how small the town is. My teacher that taught my mom is my cousin. That's how small the town is, you know? But, hey, you still made it out, you know what I'm saying? And, like, between there, like, I spent, like, most of my school year there, and then I'll, like, run to Jacksonville to be with my mom or whatever, and I spent my summers there. Yeah. And, yeah, that's basically it.
You know, Jacksonville's a pretty big city, man. So what was that like, kind of getting the best of both worlds? You got the country living in Madison, and then kind of get the city life in Jacksonville. So
it's like, well, like when I'm in Madison, like I stay with my grandparents, you feel me? So like they try to like shelter me in, like, you know what I'm saying? They didn't want me into that because they like I was living in Jacksonville. I was staying in Brentwood in the projects. I was like 2 or 3, and my grandma was like, hell nah, this ain't it, you feel me? Let's leave me take them like for like a little bit, you feel me? And then, you know what I'm saying, we can see how it works. So what they wind up doing is, okay, school year, we're gonna keep him over here so he don't get in trouble. And summertime, we're gonna, you know what I'm saying, kick it back over there with your mom, your dad, and type stuff like that. But Jacksonville rough for anybody coming up. That's not a place like, I think that anybody really wanna be as a young kid, because it's like, people didn't know about Jacksonville until like, you know, like the recent beefs going on, but Jacksonville been like that for a while. But the music industry just like popped it up like, oh, everybody from Jacksonville. And yeah, it's really like that. Like, man, look, if you ain't into that, don't be into that, because you will find yourself into that real fast. Don't be about like, it's not cool to be in the streets in Jacksonville, because you lose a lot of friends real fast. You know what I'm saying? You become a man real quick, because like, I guess the way I grew up, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to say I grew up poverty, but poor, you know what I'm saying? So that's like the same mindset. So if you don't break out of that mindset, you're going to fall back in that trap. And it's few of us that actually make it out. Yeah. So
what do you feel like were some of your keys to making it out then, to be able to survive that environment?
I think from like a young age, I knew like, this ain't it. Like, I'm looking around at my surroundings. I'm like, bro, this ain't it. Like, this how my family really been living, you know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no way in the world I can keep doing this for the rest of my life, you know what I'm saying? I knew that, like, at 10. I was telling people, like, I'm finna go to the military. Like, I didn't have no other option, like, getting a 9 to 5, who's finna work, like, for $10 an hour? You know what I'm saying? I made, when I was a kid in school, I was selling candy, you feel me, for bread, you feel me? Like, I got, like, $300 in, like, 6th grade, you feel me? Like, I can make that in a week. What I look like in a $10 job, you feel me? Like, nah, that ain't it, you feel me? So that, like, from like middle school on, I knew like this ain't the place you want to be. And even like being in Florida, if you don't get outside of Florida, like most people in Florida ain't never left Florida. Yeah. Like we from North Florida. Like people don't know North Florida, Central Florida, and South Florida. Three different parts, you feel me? Yep. Like I got some people from North Florida that ain't never been to Miami, you feel me? I got some people from Miami that ain't never been to North Florida, you feel me? Cause they might say like North Florida, we country. That's what they gonna call us. Then like that Miami, like they city, they fast. Like we don't want no part of that, you feel me? But you know what I'm saying? I knew off rip, like, hey, if I want to be better, it ain't gonna happen here. You feel me? I gotta leave, because even if you want to be better, like the people around you not gonna see that because they grew up with you. You feel me? Like, okay, I wanted to be a rapper or whatever. Like, okay, my dog might believe in me, but like the kid that go to school with me every day, he not gonna see that. Like, bro, I know you. You feel me? You gotta lead that environment. You gotta introduce people that, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I go to a different state, I can introduce myself as an artist. That's all they see me as an artist. But if I go around Florida, the people who know me as an artist, like, bro, you a joke, bro. So I knew that from a young age. I had to get out of my environment. That's what product of my environment is. You know what I'm saying? Okay. That's it right here. What I mean by product of your environment is no matter where you at, you're a product of your environment. If you a bum, you only a bum because you're a product of your environment. If you're successful, that's mean because you're a product of your environment. Be around successful people, you're gonna be successful. Be around a bum, you're gonna stay a bum. And that's just facts. Wherever you're going, if you're a successful lawyer, why? Product of your environment. If you're a successful rapper, why? Because you're a product of your environment. If you're successful anything, it's always because the product of your environment. Yeah. That's it. It's simple. Like if you want to change your environment, if you want to be successful, just change your environment. If you want to continue being where you at, stay in your environment. But that's how I look at things. That's real right there. Facts. So what was it like joining the military and getting out of your environment, getting to see the country? Man, let me tell you, for real, it was a culture shock because like the way we raised in Florida, I ain't raised to be no friendly, you know what I'm saying, person, you feel me? Like I got a natural mug, you feel me? Like I'm stepping out into the situation like I'm here for my money. Like that's the only real reason I joined the military was for money and exposure to a new life. I wasn't really there to make friends. Like I got my brothers. As soon as I go somewhere, I'm calling like y'all trying to fly out. You feel me? Like I ain't really too much, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it's trying to open your mind to the world. Like, it's different people, different races I've never seen before, you know what I'm saying? Different culture shocks. I can't say this. They don't understand the way I'm talking because I talk too fast or I talk too slow, you know what I'm saying? So it kind of like introduced me to the world. And I'm appreciative for that, you know, that little fact about the military. You know what I'm saying? It did open my mind. It did carry me across the state. It did, you know what I'm saying, see me everywhere else that, you know what I'm saying, if I didn't join the military, I probably never had that opportunity to have, you know? So I'm very appreciative, but I'm out now, so.
Okay,
that's the next chapter. Big vet, you know what I'm saying? Big vet. I did my service to my country.
So where do you live at now?
Right now I'm in Seattle, Washington, actually.
Oh, damn.
So yeah, okay. I really be bouncing around from Seattle to Los Angeles to LA, and then back to Atlanta, and then, you know, to Florida to see my people. Okay. And that, you know what I'm saying? But basically right now I'm in Seattle. Like I said, I'm gonna be in Atlanta real soon. Seattle ain't gonna do it for me no more. I'm trying to expand.
Yeah, I feel that.
For sure.
So how long have you been making music? When did you first start?
I really been telling people. I was just telling bro. I was like, bro, you remember when I was rapping in front of a computer? Like, bro, if I record this, we're gonna go viral. I really been doing that since like middle school, since I met him. I met him in 6th grade, so I've been doing this since middle school. But okay, let's get off that. But like on some real serious note, I started making music about 2 years ago. I met this dude named Trader Don in the military. That's my guy. Like, that's my dude. And he was like, bro, let's go to the studio, whatever. And I'm like, all right, cool. We made a couple of songs. I'm like, bro, I'm a critic of myself, you feel me? Like, I ain't gonna put nothing out that I don't like, you feel me? Because I criticize myself, biggest critics. If you're gonna criticize my music, I'm gonna look at my music at every angle and be like, oh yeah, I knew that. But it's too late, I would put it out anyway, you feel me? But anyway, regardless of that, he took me to the studio a couple of times, and then, all right, whatever. And then like, boom, I made this this little song called Let 'Em Know. And that was like in 2019. And then right after that, I did a show with Bootsy. I did a show for Bootsy. And then I didn't know that many people knew my song. And then we wound up doing a little show for Bootsy. We rocked it out. And he was like, bro, you see how many people was in there? I was like, yeah. He was like, yo, that could really be our life if we really stick to it. Still didn't listen to him. He kind of went on with his thing. And I'm like, bro, it is what it is. That's like a fantasy. And then I started getting back into the studio. He just kept dragging me on. And then I made this song. It was called Turned Up with this dude named Dougie. And then we wound up doing a little event for it. Like, it was like a little management. It was something like an artist discovery type of thing. And I wound up doing with that. And then I wound up getting, they liked me. They liked the song. They liked my energy. They was like, oh, you're a great person. You have great energy. We fuck with it. And it was like, all right, cool. I wound up chopping it up with them. And from that little situation, it took me to LA. Okay. And that's when I kind of became who I am. Like, that's, as an artist, LA changed my mind. Way, it expanded. Like, oh, bro, I'm really hard. I can really do this for real. I met so many people in LA. It's ridiculous. Like, I was like, bro, the first day we went on Melrose, like Blueface, YG, all of them was in the car. He had all the people on Melrose on beside him taking pictures. Like, my first day there, and I was like, oh, this what it is? This was like as a rapper? Like, for real? Like, these people really want you? And I just stuck. I kept being in LA every day. I spent like 4 months in LA. 4 months. I met Sway Lee. I found myself on red carpet events, all that. I was networking with artists that already had got signed. They weren't charging me for features or none of that. They were just showing love, and they just wanted to see artist development. And it was like, man, just look out, because I'm a genuine person. That's besides the music, I'm a genuine person. And that's what everybody loved about me. So they kind of pushed me. I took that momentum from LA, I put it into my EP, and look where we at.
There we go. Yeah.
Facts.
What does the NFL stand for in your name?
Never forget loyalty. I'm big on loyalty. Like I feel like people will play themselves out your life. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you can't be loyal, like that, I don't need your money. I don't need none of that. I got all that. I just need loyalty. I need people who are around me. You know what I'm saying? They keep me solid, to have my back. You know what I'm saying? I can't always watch my 360. You feel me? Like, life is not to be a single player game. You feel me? You need a team. So loyalty is like the biggest thing for me. Like, once you cross me, it's a wrap, bro. Like, you don't have my best interest. So when you dealing with me, you know that's the first thing you're gonna get is loyalty. Like, let's cut all the bullshit. Let's you know what I'm saying? Everybody wants loyalty. When I say loyalty, I mean an asset. You feel me? Like, being loyal to me is like being an asset. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody wants an asset, nobody wants a fucking liability. If you're not loyal, you're a fucking liability, and you got to go. And that's one of the things I learned at a very young age. Assets, not liability. And loyalty is an asset to me. So you know what I'm saying, I keep that with me.
I dig that.
At all times.
Yeah. So how'd you end up on this music reality show?
Man, the artist development thing, they was finding people out for that. And man, it was crazy. It was really wild. I mean, it was like, the way it went out, I thought it was gonna be something way bigger than what it was. But you know what I'm saying, you know how the industry works. People were just trying to do anything to convince you to go. I'm happy that I went. It didn't turn out the way I thought it was gonna turn out, but I'm a hustler. Yeah. They dropped me off in LA. They dropped the wrong guy off in LA, man. I started networking. I started leaving people at the house. I'm on Melrose, like, what's up? Listen to my music. I'm in the district, the clothing district, popping my thing. And then I wound up meeting this dude named June. This is called The Real June. He was signed to Master P. Shout out to June. We might not talk, I still, you know what I'm saying, you still my guy. But June really showed me love. Like, dude really brought me into the industry. He rather like, hey, we'll be in the studio with like Minus Gravity and some Steve Cannon, and we'll be all in the studio session. I'll just be sitting back, cause like at this time, I'm not confident in myself. I'm like, I'm good, but like these dudes don't been signed before. These dudes verified on Instagram. I only got 2,000-3,000 followers. So I'm like in the back. I'm like observing before I speak. Like, see what you know what I'm saying, how everybody's working and stuff. And he was like, bro, hop on this track. Get on this track. I don't care. Everybody's hopping on, get on. And I was like, bro, you sure? Like, that's not me. He was like, I don't care what you say. And he just like motivated me to like hop in the booth with some of the top artists that I'd never seen before. And they was like, bro, you're hard. And we started putting out music. We shot a music video, a real dope music video with Ponce, all type of people. And man, like I said, shout out June. You don't even know what you did. You created a monster. Hey, it's only up. I appreciate you so much. Yeah. But yeah, that's how I really got started, and I took off from there. I don't have a big, but my Snapchat was going crazy. I got like 600 people on Snapchat. I was living like a lifestyle in LA. Well, you don't sleep in LA. Every day is literally a party. Every day. People don't work in LA. So if you're an artist and you feel like you want to go somewhere, I recommend LA. Folks don't sleep. They don't work. I ain't gonna tell you how to get their money, but they don't work. Nobody works in LA, bro. It's a constant party every day. The next person trying to get put on, and you just gotta network. You gotta be social. You know what I'm saying? Just weed out the snakes and for stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it was a great experience. I'm ready to go back to promote this EP. You know what I'm saying? Pop.
Year 22, man.
Year 22. Man, look. Man, it's an R&B. I ain't gonna hold you. It's a little simp. It's a little simp. That girl broke my heart. But you know what? I texted her the other day. Year 22 is based off my love life as a 22-year-old, you know, black man, you know what I'm saying? But really, I was going through it. My love life was like up and down, shaky, all that. But hey, I'm happy I went through it. The music is fire, all right? I text old girl the other day, like, bro, you gotta hurt me again or something. Like,
I need that inspiration.
I was like, hey, I forgive you for everything. If you want to start again and you feel me? Like, hey, come do it. We could do it again. You feel me? Like, this EP is too crazy, and it's really, I mean, I don't care who watching this. It's the truth. You feel me? But like, you feel me? Like, that's what it is. It's based off my love life as 22-year-old. You know, it was rough, but I made it, and it came out a fire EP. So,
did you send her any of the songs?
Come on, man. You know I did.
What'd she say?
Oh, she love it. She love it. Yeah. She do. She mess with it, but I ain't gonna put her name out there. But it is what it is. But she definitely enjoyed the music or whatever. But you know, it is what it is.
Okay.
Appreciate you. I mean, yeah. Just think about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's her loss. It ain't my loss. You feel me? I'm from the blow. Yeah. So, hey, it's a teamwork game. I think. I don't know. But appreciate it.
What's the single you plan to push off this EP?
Sweet Love. Sweet Love. That shit. It's already popping. Like in Seattle, okay. Everybody love that shit. Or like Tacoma, it's Sweet Love. That's the one. It just serenades you. You know what I'm saying? If you listen to it, it ain't no hard shit. It's just like literally like sweet love. Like, I can't get enough of your love. And I was telling the truth, you feel me? That's how I felt at that time. I don't feel that way no more, don't get it twisted. But you feel me? But that's how I felt at that time. Like, I couldn't get enough of her love, and I made a song about it. Fire.
Yeah. Did you shoot any videos yet, or which ones you plan to shoot?
So right now, I'm looking for a fire cameraman. I'm a person who like quality over quantity. Quality will always go further than quantity. So I'm just trying to take it one at a time, and I want to do Sweet Love first because that's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be amazing. I got an idea in my head. It's gonna go crazy. The female's gonna. I'm telling you, this gonna get you a lot of play. This EP, if you play it, I promise you, you're gonna get a lot of play. Hey, just send me, just at me on NFL Irvine on Instagram. Same thing on Snapchat. At me, send me them videos. I make baby making music. All right, that's the type of music you finna be listening to.
Drops June 18th, right?
June 18th. No specific day why. I mean, Father's Day, like a couple of days after that, with Petty Day, but that's not no real big reason. It's time. It's just time. I've been holding on to music. People always get on to me about holding on to music. Yeah. So I told them, like, once I drop this, it's never gonna stop because I got too much momentum right now, and I'm gonna just keep it rolling.
I got you.
Facts.
And doing this all independently, right?
Yes, sir. All out of my own pocket. You feel me? Really, how I started, I got my credit right.
There you go.
Credit.
Free game.
Credit. Y'all want to know something? Credit, bro. Finances. You don't need no major label. You don't need none of that, man. Get your finances right. If you ain't got your finances right, man, go to a law firm, a credit repair company, go get that fixed. Then go buy you some trade lines. If you want to buy your trade lines, just start small. Just go get a basic credit card, make it payments, make 2 payments. You could trick the system. It's a lot. You know what I learned this from, how I built my credit? YouTube University. I got my PhD in YouTube at YouTube University.
You can learn anything.
You can learn anything on YouTube, bro. I swear on everything I love, bro. Y'all just got to do y'all research behind that shit. Bandman Kevo, he will put you on all that shit. Like, all those reality, like, y'all be looking at the wrong shit. Y'all look at the bad shit on YouTube. Y'all look at the negative shit, man. Go change your life, man. Go look into something. How to flip credit to cash. How to put credit into houses. How to flip houses. All that shit. Like, you could break your generational curse of poverty off YouTube. Like, people just don't really think about that. You know what I'm saying? They see it. I'm the type of person. I seen it. Did my research. Called my bank. Hey, what do I need? What are the proper steps? What do I need to build my credit? Well, I never miss I ain't never missed no payments. I'm a good lender, all right? You know what I'm saying? You can always give it to me. I'm always gonna give it back, you feel me? But yeah, you know what I'm saying? I did the proper steps, you know what I'm saying? Because I ain't gonna say black people, well, okay, black people, they like to fuck up their credit. And I knew I'm going far, so I knew as a businessman, my credit was gonna be the first thing that speaks for me, you know what I'm saying? So I got that right. I mean, so I got 2 cars in my pocket right now, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get like 5, 6, 7, 8 of them things, you know what I'm saying? Get legit, you know what I'm saying? Then, you know, manage debt at that point, you know what I'm saying? Invest into things and then just manage the debt. That's all you gotta do. You don't have to use your physical money to buy anything, you know what I'm saying? Like, just for a perfect example, I got a credit card for, you know what I'm saying, a decent amount, you know what I'm saying, for a 22-year-old, I'm 23-year-old kid, you know what I'm saying? It's pretty up there, you know what I'm saying? I did my, you know, due diligence. But anyway, a simple little hack right here. So I invested, I swiped for $2,000, right, on my clothing line, boom. But my payment's only $63 a month. So what I do, I manage debt. I'm gonna make $5,000 back. I don't need to sell those clothes probably a day. I'm gonna sell out in a day. So what I did was I swiped for that $2,000, cool. I paid the first month off. I sell my product for $5,000. I pay that $2,000 back, keep $3,000, dump that to my savings, cause you know what I'm saying, why spend it and keep redoing the same thing. That's just the first thing that I did. But you can do, you know what I'm saying? Credit takes you a long ways. Just learn how to master credit and know how to use it properly. Just don't be getting a credit card, buying Balenciagas, all that shit that don't have no fucking return value on it. You know what I'm saying? It depreciates as soon as you walk out the fucking store. Go get you some shit that's gonna make you some money. Then, you know what I'm saying? You get back and that forever bring you money. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of time I be on.
Man, I hope they take advantage of this free game.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what I'm saying? I saw Boo Man on. He was saying a little stuff, but you know what I'm saying? I ain't no Boo Man. I'm a regular old, you know what I'm saying, from Florida, small town, you feel me? This coming from a regular person that you don't know. Maybe you'll heed to this.
Yeah, that's real, man.
Facts.
What else you working on? What else is coming up for you?
Man, look, more interviews, more exposures, more linking with artists, you know what I'm saying? Getting my name out there, letting people hear my voice because people listen when I speak, you feel me? Like, I ain't speaking no bullshit. I'm speaking like proper shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm a genuine person. It's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. That's all I'm waiting. Hard working time. I don't think nobody outwork me. Like literally Thursday, video shoot. Friday, video shoot. Saturday and Sunday, I was promoting all around Seattle and Tacoma. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, promotion. I took Thursday off. I was tired as hell. We here today. I got something lined up, what, tomorrow? Tomorrow, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, nobody can outwork me. It's physically impossible to outwork me. And I'm doing it all by myself. And between me and him, I just don't see it. It's not, I don't sleep. LA told me not to sleep. That's another thing. Literally, you can survive. Don't do drugs. You don't have to do that. Look, just drink water. Drink water and survive. You'll be all right.
For real, just be focused on your goal, man.
Just be focused on that. Just be hungry. That's all you gotta be is be hungry. People don't understand. Like once you hungry and you know what I'm saying, you get a little bit of food. That don't mean you get full. Yeah. You keep eating.
Use it to fuel you to keep going.
You feel me? Like yeah, you like you know. I think once people like they bite success one time and then they get this like one big moment and they live on the past. Like oh back in the day. I'm like, bro, it's 5 years, bro. What are you talking about? Back in the day, what happened today? What happened tomorrow? What's going to happen? What's your future gonna look like then? Yeah,
that's real.
It's the type of people you want to stay away from.
Yeah. Facts. All right. Any last words? Any shout outs?
Shout out my engineer, produced by White. I told him I was gonna shout him out for the EP. Shit, coming out soon, dropping next month with my EP. And you know what I'm saying? Shout out Madison. Even though, you know what I'm saying, hopefully y'all start supporting me now. Y'all see I'm out here grinding. And you know what I'm saying? Hey, just tune in. This is the one of many. For sure.
Sweet love.